Today I'm super excited to review the brand new MetaQuest family member, the Quest 3S. And of course, whether this is an upgrade path you should be taking, like should you buy the Quest 3S? I've had this headset now for a couple of weeks and I'm going to break down its features, performances and whether it's worth the money for you, especially if you're looking to upgrade from the Quest 2 to enter the MR space. Before we dive into this though, I do want to disclose the fact that I got given this headset for free by Meta. It will not alter my opinions in the slightest and my opinions are still my own entirely for this video. It's just to let you know that I was sent this for free, but it doesn't change anything really other than the fact I didn't have to pay for the headset. First up, let's talk about the design of the brand new Quest 3S. Meta really focused on making this headset slim and lightweight. It's 20% slimmer than the Quest 2, which is definitely a noticeable thing during long play sessions. While it's not as slim as the Quest 3, it still feels more comfortable, especially if you're a newcomer. You're going to feel a lot better on this headset than you would, say, a Quest 2. It's light on your face and doesn't give you that sort of front heavy feeling that older models had. The new design also includes some of the things that we've seen with Quest 3, which is of course like a better face interface, which I do appreciate and honestly is quite decent. Now, of course, the Quest 3S does come just slightly underweight of what the Quest 3 is, but I couldn't be honest with you if I could say that you'd physically feel that. It's unnoticeable, honestly, to the human sort of feel. But nonetheless, this is of course what you will notice is if you're coming from a Quest 2 over to a Quest 3S, there's going to be a noticeable difference on your face. Honestly, it just gets rid of all that sort of frunk heaviness and gives you just a way better feeling when you're inside of this. Genuinely, while I'm in there, like other than when those sort of aggressive head movements kick in, you really don't feel this thing move around on your face. Other than that, it's pretty snugly fit right to you. While we're on the note of design, also I would like to mention the fact that that god-awful soft strap is what you get in the box. Now, honestly, I'm not a fan of that thing. It's horrible. I just cannot recommend it. The only thing it's possibly good for is if you want to lay down whilst you're in virtual reality. Past that, this head strap has no meaning to be on side of a headset. So I would say that you do need to get your wallets ready just to be able to purchase an upgrade from that. Whether it comes from third party or Meta, you're going to have a great time. Display and field of view. Now let's talk about some visuals. Quest 3S features a dual LCD display with a resolution of 1832 by 1920 per eye. While it's not a 4K experience that you get in the Quest 3, its clarity still is quite impressive for that price point. The colours are sharp and it holds up well against both bright and dim lighting conditions. I would like to note though that there is a very small amount of screen door when it comes to the Quest 3S, and that's because of a contribution of the Fresnel lenses and of course that slightly lower res panel. One key difference is the field of view. You get 96 degrees horizontal field of view, which is a decent but narrower than the Quest 3's 110 degrees. It's not a deal breaker, but if you're upgrading from a Quest 2, it's a nice step up in terms of immersion. Now I will say this is definitely a huge upgrade when it comes from Quest 2 up to Quest 3S. Is that the right move for you? We'll discuss that later in this, but right now just know that if you're going from a Quest 2, this is a massive leap up in performance and of course compatibility as well. Performance-wise, the Quest 3S actually uses the same Snapdragon XR2 processor that powers the Quest 3, so in terms of that, it's just as powerful. But the real game changer here is mixed reality. Just like the Quest 3, it features a full color pass-through so that you can blend your virtual environment with your real-world environment. Whether you're playing games like Guardian of Realms, or even just using it for multiple screens for work, it feels like the future is here. The pass-through has been improved with better contrast colours and making the experience more immersive than ever. I will say when comparing apples to oranges for the Quest 3S and the Quest 3, the mixed reality is pretty much on par. Of course you're going to get a very slightly crisper, more sort of better experience on the Quest 3 over the S because, well, it's got better screens and of course better lenses, but as it goes you're going to have the full fat experience on the Quest 3S for mixed reality and it's going to give you everything you're looking for. And let me tell you, if you're coming from the Quest 2, mixed reality truly is what this headset does best. Of course you can kick ass in some VR games, but mixed reality for me has become like a new thing that I personally really love about the Quest 3, and now with the Quest 3S it's going to add that value to it as well. The controllers. Well, the controllers are identical to the Quest 3's controllers, but if you're coming from the Quest 2, let me just introduce you to them a little bit. Of course, we've got rid of that halo ring design now, and we're having that much more sleek profile like the Quest 3, where it has no rings now and all the tracking is built into it. It's way better if you ask me because you don't have that clunkiness or tappy of controllers hitting each other, and on top of that, they also have a really decent trigger, a decent grip button, and everything is laid out in the exact same way that you're used to whether you've come from a Quest 1 all the way through to the Quest 3. you're going to feel comfortable and at home here. The great news is that the Quest 3S is compatible with the entire Quest ecosystem, including the thousands of apps and games that are already available on there, and including the exclusive Quest 3 games that are about to drop, things like Batman and some others that are coming out later this year. Plus, you'll get access to the enhanced performance and visuals. And let me tell you, there's a bunch of games out there that are taking full use of the Quest 3. In fact, I have some videos that I'm going to be dropping in the next couple of days after this. So keep your eye out on the channel and I'll be telling you all the games that are enhanced for Quest 3 family. And they are going to make a huge difference to you when you get to re-experience those games. And all of those are mostly free upgrades anyway, just to be able to dive in and see what the game looks like with even better visuals. So who is the Meta Quest 3S really for? Of course, if you're coming from a Quest 2, this is a solid upgrade path for you. If you don't want to spend the extra couple of $100 that takes you up to the Quest 3 series, this is still a more affordable option where you can get into the mixed reality and of course, really just enjoy those visuals that you love getting. And there you have it guys, that is the Quest 3S in a nutshell. If you're looking to upgrade, like I said, this is a good path for you to go. If you want to stretch that a little bit extra, then of course go for the Quest 3 and really go all in. Other than that guys, let me know any questions you have or think I've missed in the comments down below. I'm more than happy to help everyone the most I can. And of course, keep locked in on this channel. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already, because I'm going to be talking about all the gaming side of this coming up very soon. We're talking about all the mixed reality stuff, all of the enhanced games that you have here. And then of course, just on a day-to-day basis, we're talking about all the brand new games that come up on this channel anyway. So it's your one-stop shop for all things Quest. If this is the first video you've seen of me, make sure you subscribe. Other than that, like the video, take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.